Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and DeShaun show coming to y'all from Quarantine 2020.
Quarantine 2020.
I'm DeShaun Duran.
And I'm Will.
And we're here. Well, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in Savannah visiting.
Are you still enjoying your shelter in place?
Yeah, it's very relaxing for the most part.
Since Georgia is open, you ready to go outside?
Well, a lot of things are actually still closed.
They are, despite
my job's still closed.
So. Yeah, I saw that announcement.
But
the gyms are still closed too.
Yeah, so I mean, really and truly, Georgia's still closed.
Truly,
which is smart.
Right, they was like, don't let Kemp send y'all out on this wild goose chase. But they did say it was a lot of people at the nail salon.
I saw the lines. That was funny.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
But nails though, y'all risk y'all life for nails?
Oh my, Piedmont. Now Piedmont Park has already still been full, but yesterday somebody had a cookout, and it was like 150 people.
Somebody had a house party in Atlanta. Devin was showing me. My brother was showing me.
Somebody had a house party in Chicago.
Oh, now Chicago really no house party. They worse than Atlanta.
It was packed.
They worse than like Georgia.
I was like, wow. You know, 2 Chainz had got slack about because he was going to open his restaurants back up for dining. He decided not to. Yeah, because of the backlash.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody wait until it's like testing at least.
Yeah. And I was like, just continue to do carry out for now. I mean, why are you so greedy?
Right, exactly. But y'all, we actually here to talk to y'all about we have a topic, not just a coronavirus topic, but a real topic. Y'all, I've done like 17 coronavirus podcasts within the last couple of weeks.
I know. He said, we're not talking about corona no more. Right. I was like, that's fine with me because I'm sick of it as well.
Right. Will, what is the topic?
So today's topic is, could you be friends with your ex? If your friend was dating, if you became friends with someone and they were dating your ex, could you be friends with them?
Okay, and you got it from, tell us where you got the topic from.
The topic comes from the latest episode of Insecure, this season of Insecure, where Issa and the girl Condola are working together and developing a friendship, and she finds out that the girl Condola is dating Lawrence, which is Issa's ex of like 5 to 6 years.
Right.
So
fresh ex too.
Fresh, but not so fresh. It's been a while. They've been broken up for a while now, and they actually get along. So, which is fine. So, but is it okay once you find out to continue to should Issa or should one of us continue the relationship with that person, knowing that they're dating one of our exes?
My first question is, should Lawrence have told Issa that he had a girlfriend?
No, because Issa and Lawrence are no longer together. They don't have that kind of they don't owe anything.
They don't talk.
They don't owe each other that. Okay. Like when they see each other because they share friend groups. So when they're around in the friend groups, they are cordial, they're cool with each other, but they're not like he don't owe her anything. He don't owe her that. And at the end of the day, she didn't know. Condola, the girl, didn't know, and Issa also didn't know. So
Right. That's such a sticky situation. It's like, I got a new friend. We friends. I like my new friend. Oh, wait a minute. You dating my ex? Eee.
Right. It will be weird. I will say that it will be weird. But again, for me, I feel like it's the time length of the dating of that for me. That probably would bother me as much. If it was ex, like say maybe 5 years ago, like we were done like 5 years plus.
I don't think it's been 5 years for them.
I know, but I'm just saying, if we were broken, for me personally, I was saying, if me and my ex was broken up 3 to 5 years plus, I don't care. Like because I've developed a friendship with you not even knowing, so I'm not gonna stop talking to you just because you're dating my ex. You know what I'm saying?
How long have they been dating though?
It's very new.
Okay, it's still new. Yeah.
It's still new.
You know, that's sticky. I would feel a couple of different ways. I would immediately probably pump the brakes a little bit on the
On
new
the friendship?
Yeah.
Why? But the thing is, they have a working relationship and they have to work on this project together.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely still be cordial. I'm not gonna like not talk to you, but just because I would hate for it to become a situation where I'm looking at you a totally different way, and I'm like, you know, and maybe what if I still have feelings for my ex, and I want to go back and see what's up?
That's a personal thing, and you should not be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, again, like I said, if it's an ex, just say y'all broke up less than a year or a year, maybe even 2 years, you still got feelings. You know, you ain't really over that person. So then knowing that now one of my friends, well, my new associate, because we're not like friends, we're associate friends, are now dating one of my ex. It would be weird, but I think after, I would guess say, if I was in Easton's shoes after the project, our relationship, our friendship will be probably high and by after. Only if it was just really new. But if it was like I said, 3 to 5 years plus, and I'm over that person, we continue to be friends. I mean, because at the end of the day, it didn't work out with us. That has nothing to do with you and I.
I think it depends on a lot. It depends on like how far you and my ex are in y'all's relationship. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, what if y'all was dating while we was together? Goddamn.
Oh no, then he was cheating on you. He was cheating on me with you, and then now if we could in that scenario, hell no, we couldn't be friends.
Right. So
because you was the side that he left me for, and now we and you getting close. Nah.
And then what if it's a situation where, like a Alicia Keys, allegedly, because y'all swear y'all know these people lies and y'all don't. But I'm gonna play along just for the sake of the topic, okay?
Right.
What if it's like an Alicia Keys and a Swiss Beats and Mashonda, where it's like we have family together, like it would just make a lot more sense for us to be cordial, to be friends. Or like Will Smith and his ex-wife. Jada said that Will Smith and his ex-wife actually went on vacations together with Will's oldest son. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it could
be. You know, you know what? Let's go to Will and Jada situation. They were the first person for me to have a blended family, which they actually created a show on television about it.
All of us, right?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's about the children. And it's not about us. Because at the end of the day, you and the ex are no longer together. Y'all not trying to get together, but y'all do share a child. So I will still want my mate to be his child's life. So yeah, we are going to get along and co-parent, because at the end of the day, you have somebody else. I'm now with this person. We have to all have together. A blended family. Yeah. We have to. So we have to get along for the sake of the children.
I got a deal, right?
Yeah. And Alicia Keys, when she allegedly stole Swiss Beats, according to both parties, all three parties at this point, they said that, you know, Swiss Beats and Mashonda were separated when Alicia and Swiss Beats started dating. But I see, here's the catch-22 in that, because a lot of people is like, well, he wasn't divorced, so you should have been dating him, because they could have worked it out. So that's why people say she stole him.
Well, I feel like a divorce is nothing but papers. I feel like separation is like, I don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes divorces take time, especially when you got money and you got kids. Divorces
absolutely,
is not
especially more so for them. They say divorces is worse than marriage, of course, but you know, like you said, especially for wealthy people who got money, they have children involved. You know, all this judgments and stuff got to go through. So, I mean,
assets.
I am also a person from a blended family. You get what I'm saying? So I have a stepmom, and my mom and my stepmom get along. So, I mean, so again, it's normal for me, because again, my mom and my dad had divorced when I was younger, and they're not trying to get back together in any kind of way. So it's okay for them to be cool. They ain't got to be. They're not like best friends, but they cool.
And I think
they've been around each other. And when they in each other's presence, they always talking, they kick it. They actually have. My daddy would be uncomfortable. It'd be so funny.
Right. It's always the man in the middle. But I think to bring it all back, you know, I think it heavily depends on Issa. Like, how do you feel about? Because you're the one who.
it was a little awkward for them in the beginning, but they're kind of like breaking the ice. They have broken the ice. And so they continue their work relationship. And they cool. And they like each other. You know,
because it's like, I know with me, I would be cool with it, but it's like, then I would start to wonder, like, I don't know. It's like, how cool can me and you get? Like, and then it depends on Issa. Like, do you still have feelings for this guy? Can you see yourself getting back with this guy?
Right.
What if this guy called you out the blue?
Right. At this point,
do you tell her?
At this point in the show, I feel like they both have moved on and they're at peace with it. But you can still see they got a little bit of a spark, just a very tiny slither of a spark with each other. But that's because they've been with each other for so long. But at this point, they're not together. And it's like they navigate life, you know, and dating.
Right.
And so, within our community, all we know is the 6 degrees of separation. So everybody always somebody or somebody done had somebody.
Right. So I don't know if I can be, but what's different about it is you didn't know that person was dating your ex, and then y'all became friends. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all looking at each other like, oh, we the same person. Yeah. Y'all are all a type.
Pretty much.
That's funny. But I think I would definitely still pump the brakes, just because, you know what, just to prevent anything. Not saying that person is messy, not saying that I'm messy, but not saying that my ex is messy, but just...
Well, you know what? They actually had not an issue, but they actually had a joke because they were joking about Lawrence, about how Lawrence liked to eat mayo with his French fries, and they both laughed about it. And it was like they kind of like talked about him, and she told Lawrence, the girl Condola did tell Lawrence that about it, and he was like, "Y'all was discussing me," but he kind of like joked. But then when he got with his boys, he was like, you know, he was uncomfortable. So he actually reached out to Issa and they talked. He's like, you know, I hope that you guys will not talk about me. And they both told him, like, we weren't really talking about you in that kind of way, which they didn't. They didn't kind of like bring him up. It was just a laughing joke about him eating mayo, the way he liked to eat mayo with his fries. And that was it. So it wasn't like they were like disgusting him or discussing like this. Right. It wasn't that serious and it wasn't that deep.
Right. So I don't know.
Of course, because at the end of the day, both of you guys know him now in a certain way. So of course, you both are going to get the jokes or his little things that he does.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I think it all just kind of depends. I don't know if I could be that person though. I think I would kind of pump the brakes. I think I would kind of like take a.
But you guys are working on this project together.
I mean, I could definitely be cordial. I could be professional, but I would leave you at work. I don't like I do a lot of my work. It's actually already like I would just leave you at work because, you know, I know, speaking for myself, if I had something with you, it was something that was, you know, that meant something to me. And I don't know if I'm ready to see, because I could become territorial and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm ready to see, even if I'm over you. A lot of times you be over somebody until you see them with somebody else. So it's true. Like, yeah, I'm over you, but I still don't want to see you with somebody else. So,
yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, within our realm of in circles and how things happen, you know, we can get with somebody that somebody in the group probably hooked up with and never even knew, or maybe even dated back in the day and never even knew. But I mean, it's a reality. Let's be honest. You know, it's a reality in our realm, in our circles. It's that kind of reality. So what are we supposed to do? Because somebody didn't work out for you doesn't mean they won't work out for me.
I mean, but hookup is different from like relationship.
But he's just right for me, and I don't care about it.
What?
Very Monica.
Right. I mean, hey. At the end of the day,
like I would like, for me, like I think we had this conversation a long time ago. Like I kind of wouldn't, especially if I knew that it was a situation where, like, if my friends were in relationships and I knew about their mate, and would I date them? Hell no. First of all, I know the shit that you did to my friends, so I don't like you.
Right, you're right. It depends on the friendship. Like, so he's saying old girl or they're new friends, so that's different.
Very associate friends.
I feel like all of us are old friends. Like, we know each other about it at this
point.
Right,
we friends.
We know our business. We know our exes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Well, y'all exes. We know shit about each other. You know what I'm saying?
We just know your hookup partners. Okay.
I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like we know our business, so it's different because when I see some of y'all people, I'm gonna recognize them. You know,
right.
That's a totally different thing.
Especially the ones that have been brought around. But like I said, in their case, they were two people brought together because Issa was trying to do this block party thing, and Condola had connections, so she wanted to help her out in it. But I do feel like it was Amanda Seales' character to tell Issa that,
Now that's another thing. Now
she's dating
you feel like if I knew somebody was dating XYZ, I should tell you. If I got this new coworker or assistant or whatever, and they mention somebody who you have dated, and I know you dated them, I need to alert you.
That's it. That's not
is that friend code?
Yes, no, but not if I'm never going to see that person. You know what I'm saying? But if this person is kind of being brought around in a circle, they come into Sunday Fun Days, and I'm developing.
That's messy.
I'm developing a friendship with that person. Yes,
and I know that y'all have a mutual connection.
Right, and me and this person, we didn't hit it off, and we've now becoming friends. But then we have a mutual connection because this person is now dating my ex. Yeah, you're supposed to tell me. I would tell you guys. But if it's a person like y'all never going to be around or never even meet, no.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would say something
because then it comes off like you're being messy.
I would be like, "Hey, Will, so and so date so and so. Like this new coworker at my job, he dating your old boo." I would probably it would come up, yeah.
Yeah, especially when you know that person, you're like, like, wait a minute, this person look familiar. Like I wouldn't say nothing.
Sorry, y'all, my parents have a house phone. It's my auntie.
It's like 1950s over there.
Literally. I would say like 60s, 70s.
60s and the 70s, right? They got a house phone. Yeah, actually, early 90s.
Okay. But some of y'all early 2000s, okay? Don't act
pretty much. Okay, pretty much. But yeah, like in that kind of situation, I would say something, but only if they are around and they're hanging out versus, like I said, it's a coworker. They'd be like, "Oh, let me show you my new boo on Instagram," and then I'd be like,
"Ooh,"
I'd be like, and ooh, but then I'd be like, then I won't say that, but I don't know. I probably still would. I'd be like, one of my coworkers in your. I mean, you probably wouldn't care though, because you don't know that person.
You would like see the IG name and go and see that person and screenshot it and send it to me. Like,
well, I'll just go to I'll go to the IG and send you the be like, oh, my coworker is such and such dating this person.
Right. You'll send me
but then it come off as, but you know what? Then it comes, but no, it comes off as messy in that way. But like I said, if this person is now being brought into the inner circle, or this person is now a friend of quote unquote friend of the show, then you would have to say something versus never seeing that person day in your life.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I think it's definitely, if you're trying to be real life friends, like outside of work friends, you know, introducing you to my other friends, that you have to be honest with, you know, both parties. Like, hey, I got a new friend. He's super cool. However, he dated your ex.
Right.
You know, he's dating your ex. So.
Right. Currently.
How you feel about that?
Right. And then you could be like, well, you know, it depends on, like I said, it depends on, you have to kind of check yourself in that situation and be an adult. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it didn't work out between you guys. You shouldn't be wanting them anymore. But what if it's a second
chance and it still can work out,
though? Me and that person can just be high and by. I mean, I'm not going to be rude to you because you're dating my ex, because that has nothing to do with you. Now, if we were currently friends and then you started dating my ex because you knew about my ex, then I can't fuck with you no more. But because you are a new party and you did not know, I cannot hold that against you. I mean, we could just be associates, or you just, again, you know, I have tears, so you just be a nigga that I know.
That's so funny. Nigga that I know. I can't.
Yeah, you just be somebody I know. I mean, you know, there's people that you know, associate friends, then they're your real friends, they're your besties, and your brothers and sisters.
I understand. Well, what do y'all think? Can y'all be friends with someone who's dating your ex?
Yeah. Drop down in the comments, let us know. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell to get all the updates when we drop a video. We're going to try to drop more videos and try to be consistent. during this shelter in place / quarantine / Rona times.
All of that, right.
Also hit that thumbs up button because we need and share us with your friends because I know y'all know y'all have to keep us y'all
share it on Facebook and Twitter and stuff.
Right. Don't be trying to keep us y'all dirty little secrets. Share it with everybody.
Right, exactly. But
being your guilty pleasure.
Right, exactly. Tell everybody. Tell your mama. Until then, thank y'all so much for listening. We really appreciate every single listener, every single commenter. Even if you're like reading me in the comments, I appreciate it. It's all good.
Which they've done.
It's all good. It's all good. But thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.